Hi, I'm Pastor Liz. Welcome to week 7 of Praying the Psalms. For the next 6 weeks of Praying the Psalms, we will be learning how the Psalms teach us to lament, giving voice to our pain, our questions, and our deep longing as we bring our whole hearts before God. So let's quiet our hearts now and draw near as we begin praying the Psalms. There are seasons when God feels silent, and our prayers sound mostly like questions than praise. Psalm 13 opens with a cry many of us recognize. How long, O Lord? David isn't whispering a polite prayer. He is naming an ache, a feeling forgotten, unheard, and alone. So let's read Psalm 13 now. How long, O Lord, will you forget me? Forever. How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and every day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, O Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. My enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, for he has been good to me. This psalm reminds us that silence doesn't mean an absence from God. God can heal us through his quiet, especially when pain lingers and answers don't come. David teaches us something important. God feels far away. The most faithful thing we can do is to keep praying anyway. David doesn't clean up his words or pretend like he's strong. He brings his fear and his exhaustion and his desperation straight to God. And then, almost unexpectedly, the psalm turns, not because of circumstances, they don't change, but because trust begins to rise. He says, but I trust in your unfailing love. We need to remember that God, who God has always been, even when we can't see what God is doing right now. Psalm 13 invites us to pray honestly in the silence and to trust that God hears us and hears the prayers that feel unfinished or unsure or maybe a little fragile. So let's go to God together with our prayers. Will you pray with me? God, when you feel far away and your voice is quiet, teach us not to give up on prayer. Help us to bring our questions, our fears, and our waiting heart to you. When we cannot feel your presence, remind us of your faithful love. We choose to trust you even in the silence. Amen. As we move into this week, may we focus on bringing our honest prayers to God, choosing to trust him and his faithfulness, even when answers feel delayed and God seems silent. Thank you for joining me today. May these words stay with you, shaping your prayers, steadying your heart, and reminding you of God's faithful presence. Until next time, may the grace of Christ be with you.